Hello! Welcome. Hi, Hazelnut. I also saw you post in the Discord. Thank you. I'm horrible at doing that. I'll do it a couple of times in whatever Discord I'm part of, and then I just stop. So, thank you. But I hope everyone's doing good. I had to wake up kind of early in the morning, so I'm like, my mom also didn't have to stay late at work, so I'm like, I'm gonna just stream early so I can get some writing sprints in because I did do work today. I did do some editing, but I need to finish editing my Vela that I have now so that I can finish writing my 5 episodes so that I can get it ready to start publishing before by the end of November. So I need to get some work done. Which sounds like a bunch of us are on this a deadline roll, because I rewatched Esther and Dez's romance writers room, and they were both talking about deadlines. So seems like a bunch of us are on this deadline wheel happening. I made some stuff with plums now, and I need to do the dishes and clean up, especially because I need my potato masher. Ooh. Are you gonna use... Oh wait, no, never mind. I was like, are you gonna use the potato smasher on the plums? But then I reread that, and that question wouldn't have made sense. Ugh. Potato mashers are fun, especially because they come in different sizes now. I remember when they were only they only came in 2, or it was the circle, which was usually more fancy. I don't know why, but that's how I perceived it. And then the what I perceived as an old school one that a bunch of my family members had, where it was squiggles like this, and that's what you would use to mash beans. Never used it to mash potatoes. I didn't find out that you could also use it to mash potatoes until I want to say almost in high school, because I saw it on maybe a rom-com, or I saw it on something on TV. And then I also saw it at a friend's house, their mom making mashed potatoes that way. And it blew my mind. It just blew my mind, because I always thought of the potato masher, as something for beans, to mash beans. I never thought it was a mashed potato masher. It was always to make beans. Yes, actually, I needed to prepare some plum muffins. Oh, okay, cool. See, okay, so my brain was on the right track. I just doubted myself. Hi, Felicia. But I used it today to make some Polish dumplings. Polish are those the ones with mashed potatoes in them? I forget what they're called. But is that what a Polish dumpling is? Wait, I have access to Google. Why am I can just ask Google. Yes, pierogi. Yes, that's what I was thinking of. My dad had a coworker. He was the school counselor. Yes, he was school counselor, who came from Pittsburgh, and he made pierogies for us once, and that was really good. Yes, I used my masher to make the dough. Oh! Hazelnut, you're just blowing my mind. I would have never thought to do that. Oh, wow. I'm just take off my wedding ring and mix that thing by hand. Actually, no, I have a mixer. Well, actually, my mixer is needing to be fixed. I have to ask my brothers to come look at it. But before I got a mixer, I made all my dough by hand. That was always a tough job. But I never thought about using a masher. Oh my gosh, that's like blowing my brain here. I did not make pierogies though. This was a Polish potato plum. Oh, dumpling. Oh, okay. Okay. Interesting. Is it usually served as like a sweet dessert or as like a savory dessert? Because I know in other countries sometimes people have like savory desserts versus here if it's a dessert it's always sweet. Is it like considered a savory dessert or a sweet dessert? I got lots of plums from someone at church. Oh wow, that's cool. Fresh vegetables and fruit are always nice. My mom has a the child isn't even her student anymore because he aged up, but the grandparents and the parents of this baby totally fell in love with my mom so much that if they have extra chilies left over from the grandmother's garden, she will bring them to my mom, and my dad will make fresh salsa and chilies with it, and they're always hot from what I understand because I can't eat chili, but from what I understand, always hot. Always premium. Sweet. After you put the plums, you have to fill the holes with... Oh, and you add sugar. Okay, that makes sense. Hello, Toy Car Sushi. Sushi writer. There you go. I missed a word. I don't know why my brain decided to, like, think that wasn't a word. I blame dyslexia. Oh, Captain Inkwell from Discord. Hello. Hello. All right. Well, what time is it? It's 11 minutes. Perhaps we should start a sprint. Hold on. Let me update Twitch. Twitch is always needing to be updated. Okay, so it says writing now and not chatting. Took me forever to get the dough not sticky. Oh yeah, evil. Yes, that can be hard with dough. I had that problem. That's me, I'm evil. I think that problem, was it last Christmas or last Thanksgiving? It was one of the holidays. I was making a pie for the family, as I'm like mostly the baker in the family, and I was making one of the pies and the dough just would not set. It would not get soft. It was horrible. I kept mixing it and mixing it. I gave up at one point on the machine and started doing it by hand. And my husband got worried because he thought I was gonna hurt myself because he's never seen me mix by hand. And he was worried about my wrists. And I was just determined. I kept having my mom test it and my dad test it to like feel the dough to make sure it was smooth. No, it just would not. It took me hours to get the dough to set and feel the way it was supposed to feel. It was annoying. So annoying. And actually what I ended up helping it is I got it to a point where it was okay. And then I wrapped it in saran wrap and put it in the fridge. So some of the oil came out and then I remixed it and it was better. I don't know how that helped it, but it did. Never get between a Latina and her. Yes. Yeah. I mean, my brother may be the better cook, but I can make desserts. I can make I know a lot of the like classic family desserts too. So I can be in the kitchen for hours, but my husband's always worried. I love him, but he's constantly worried I'm gonna hurt myself. To be fair, I was doing the dishes last night and cut myself with a stupid butter knife, and I was so mad because I'm like, who the hell cuts himself with a butter knife? So I am accident prone. To be fair, to his defense of constantly being worried that I'm gonna hurt myself, I am clumsy AF, and I have a lot of scars on like my legs and stuff because I'm clumsy. But I knew what I was doing. He is chef, you are baker. Yeah. He definitely, even though I do like to cook, he somehow became a much better cook than me. He actually was cooked in kitchens. He was actually hired to cook in kitchens before the pandemic, and we thought that was going to be like his job because there was a lot of people that liked him. Even the places he had left to go to other like better, nicer restaurants, and then the world exploded and jobs like cooking were not a necessity, and he ended up losing his position. So his concerns are valid. Yes. My husband's concerns are valid. He has physically seen me hurt myself by doing something extremely dumb, and has heard all the stories of me doing things because I'm extremely dumb. Okay. Wait, no, pause, stop. I didn't tell you could play. Okay. Then the panini happened. Yep, then the panini happened. But he's gotten to a point with his promised girlfriend, so almost fiance, where they have a house together, and he's way more settled, and he has a job for money that doesn't take up like a huge amount of hours, but he makes a good amount of money, and now he's able to do like a second job, which I feel like the way he talks about it is more of a makes him feel good kind of job, because he works in a big industrial kitchen where he makes food for schools. So it's not anything fancy like he was doing before the panini, but I think he feels nice because he's making like school lunches and stuff for kids. I joke with him that he's the eye candy of the work because he says that he works with a bunch of English grandmothers. And I'm like, oh, you're the eye candy for them. And he's like, oh, no, gross. My little, romance writer, erotica brain. Not that I want to put him in that position, but my brain goes there. I'm just like, oh, brother, if you only knew people's fetishes. Because I just can't help letting my brain wander to bad places. My brain is bad. All right. Talking about work and writing. Oh, that's nice about him making school lunches. Yeah. Excuse me. I don't know if it's happening in other places, but he was telling me that a lot of schools, especially charter schools, but a lot of schools are moving in this direction where they're finding that it's easier to pay for someone to cater the food and bring the food to the school already made than have a big kitchen and have it not furnished, have it employ kitchen staff full time and have them cook there. I went to a private high school and we had the same thing. Our kitchen was this little tiny convention kitchen that really didn't get used because people brought food for lunch. And really all they did was serve food there. And when we had special events, sometimes we used the kitchen, but besides that, it hardly got used. And I don't know about nowadays, but I can see where that would make sense. Well, that's no fun. I was a lunch lady's favorite person. I know. I loved the lunch ladies at my public school because and even the lunch ladies at my dad's high school, being that my dad was a high school teacher for the public school, the lunch ladies were always nice and always kind. But I don't know. We have a lot of charter schools here too, so that it kind of makes sense. But time to focus. Time to focus. I need to finish these edits so I can actually start writing new words. My friend can finish reading what I've given them. But all right, 15 minutes to get our brains into the correct mindset. All the good stuff are being removed from schools now that I'm out of the school scene. It's sad. Yeah, for sure. What? What is? Oh, there's like my message from like hours ago. Okay. Okay. Let's go. All right. 1, 2, 3, go. Alright, all done. How did everyone do with the short sprint? I'm trying not to get frustrated. My friend going over half of it and helping me figure out how my tenses are supposed to work, because I don't know if it's part of my dyslexia. I don't know if it's something else, but figuring out tense is so difficult when I'm doing it blind. And when they started helping me edit the first part of the episodes, watching how they were fixing my tenses to be the way I wanted it helped my brain shift. And now I'm trying to fix the tenses so that when they finish reading through what I've given them, they don't have to worry about fixing my tenses and they can just focus on other things. I'm looking at how I tried. My brain was okay for a little bit and it was correct tenses. And then I would shift to the wrong. Or I'd have half a sentence in the correct tense and then the other half of the sentence was in the wrong tense. And even now, I've reread one sentence. I read the sentence, fixed something, went back to read the sentence fully, and still realized I missed a word that should be that means a different tense. And I'm just oh, I hate this. My brain still just doesn't acknowledge that the word is wrong. I'm just why? Why can't you just work in a way that makes my life easier? I don't even care about working correctly. I just want it to make sense. What? Alright. Pick another fire. I'm picking another fire timer. Mostly because it's hot. Actually, what's the temperature right now? Yeah, it's still 91 degrees. It is still hot. It was literally 100 right before 8. Ugh, it's hot in the desert. Now that all of our rain has gone, which technically, let's see, it's gonna be September. Technically, we should have another couple weeks of rain, and then I think our monsoon season's over. Yeah, something like that. We're technically supposed to have the ability to have rain for a little bit longer, and then our rainy season's gone, done, and it's just gonna be hot until about mid-October, and then it will be suddenly winter. It'll just suddenly be cold, or at least probably cool to everybody else. Cold to me. If it's below 70, I'm cold. Get the sweaters out, the blankets. It is winter. 60, 69, that's crazy. Crazy talk. I need a sweater at that point. Alright. Oh wait, let me check Twitch. Nope, we're still good. Okay. Let's do another sprint. 20 minutes. Let me pick. Let's do this one. buttons. There we go. Alright. $20. Get some solid work done. Alright. 1, 2, 3, and go. All done. How did everyone do? If you want to share. Still annoyed with myself. I literally had to delete some words right now to rework a sentence so that it made logical sense. I don't have a 25-minute timer. That's on fire. I don't feel like searching. We'll switch it up. We'll go with a cat. Dishwasher is running. I forgot. Oh no, I forgot a pot and I'd used, but I hand washed it. I hand washed that and I cleaned up the countertop. So that is amazing. I hate cleaning. That's the part of cooking and baking I absolutely hate. I will bake to my heart's content, but the cleanup afterwards sucks. It sucks. It sucks so much. But, you know, it's part of the process. Just not my favorite thing. Cleaning is very therapeutic for you. That's nice. It's the same way like for my mom and actually my husband too. When my mom is mad, she'll just do the dishes. But you can tell it's not like normal dishes. It's like angry doing dishes. And the dishes and like cleaning is kind of therapeutic / part of my husband's like OCD. So, or like getting it done helps him not be anxious. So, me, I'm like, I can do that tomorrow. Which is why we work out. Because I am like, nah. And my husband's like, nope, nah. I'm like, you can go do it then. I actually managed to minimize how much I would have to clean up. Yes, I am aware of that. I've been told that numerous times. I'm still just like, tomorrow. I'd rather do a giant pile at one time than like clean every day. Which logically doesn't make sense. But in the time, I'm like, yeah, no. Nope. Oh, how many pages? Oh, okay. What is that? I can't math that. Oh, okay. I only have 11 pages left at it. That's not that bad. That's not that bad. Especially when I'm just trying to fix the tense. I'm not doing anything super crazy. I'm not trying to like adjust the story or anything, just fixing tense. And I don't know if Captain Inkwell is off of the like live from the live stream, because they were talking in the chat while we were sprinting, like if they were answering me about my complaining of tense earlier. I do appreciate that though. I do just feel I guess stressed. I guess stressed would be the right word. Stressed about how my brain. On dyslexia and something that Sam was saying in Barrett's live stream, but how I guess new studies, or she found studies that showed how like dyslexia can be tied with like other disorders. So I kind of went down a slight, actually I wouldn't even say went down a full rabbit hole because I didn't go down that far, but I was looking at some like videos on dyslexia and stuff like that because it kind of makes me feel better. Yeah, learning more about my own problems, especially because I'm also prone to having false knowledge because I only have the knowledge that I'm presented with. Well, let us do 25 minutes. And we do not have a 25-minute timer that's on fire, so we're just going to switch gears and look at a cute, I was going to say sneezing, that's not correct, snoozing kitten. Let's do this one. "25 minutes. Good. Serious work done." All right. 1, 2, 3, and go. All right, all done. How did everyone do? We had some people come in and out of chat during that sprint. I am now on page 21 of my edit. I got 8 more pages? Wait, hold on. What is the math? I guessed right, 8 pages. Ha ha ha, victory. I got 8 pages left. Then I can continue back to writing fresh pages. Oh, but I have entered another spicy scene, so. Oh, wait. No, she does not get AdSense, so no, you don't get a commercial, YouTube. I hate that I have to double check people's like subscriber counts and like, wait, do you actually get AdSense? Or are you possibly monetized? No? Okay, never mind. Skip ad. And if you are, okay, you can get ad. So silly. But yes, I'm in another spicy scene. I mean, I am writing in erotica, so it makes sense to have like scene to scene. But I feel like this is also very important for like setup, because in this Vela, sex is going, or spice, excuse me. I've done too much daddy YouTube to hate me. The spicy scenes are gonna play very important roles because I have a succubus and a vampire, and obviously succubus gets nutrition from male fluids. Well, like, how can I say that? Male fluids. So spice is like, has a different meaning to her, and because of the vampire's history, spice also is very much tied to his like consumption of nutrition too, of like his thirst. So if anything I've learned in my research of, you know, fine, I've read an okay amount of erotica, I definitely need to read more. It's just so hard because there's not a lot of audiobooks, and if you don't know, I consume most of my books from audiobooks because it's easier for me in multiple ways. So I have to actually like physically read ebooks of eroticas. So that makes it slower and harder for me to consume. But in my research of like what is like the stripped down version of what is an erotica, and then like what is a romance book, and like what is an erotic romance, which I'm actually debating about doing a video on. And it's not just like, a lot of people are like, oh, erotica is just spice for spice, and it's not. That's what, you know, like corn is, or like what hentai is, or ecchi. Actually, I would say ecchi, not, well, no, ecchi is kind of, ecchi can also be like just dark stuff. Either way, Japanese things can be more confusing, but there's definitely like a journey that you still take with erotica, but it evolves around spice and journey with spice. Um, you can keep on talking about food. But versus a romance where it's a journey about like love, not yes, love, but the journey about the emotional relationship. Yeah, that's really like I guess a good way to describe it. I should remember this. I'm not, but I should remember this if I'm going to do a video. But like a romance story is about the emotion that the two characters or more are going through. There may be spice, but there doesn't have to be spice. And the level of spice can vary. Versus an erotica is about the spice and the journey of that, how that person's experience of spice is throughout the story, whether it's spice with other people, with themselves, like whatever. But then you have like erotic romance where it's the journey of a character's relationship emotionally with another character, and also their journey with spice with that other character or multiple characters. You know, if you have like a poly thing going on, and it's that journey and they're like tied intricately together. You can't like separate them and still have a like a full story is kind of what it seems like in my research on the best ways to write so and so and whatever makes the most sense. And I feel like that idea also makes the most sense. But I don't know. And where was I going with oh, because I have a lot of spice like right at the beginning of this Vela, but it's really what I'm hoping is people can probably not right away, but like realize later that there's two different spices going on. The like first one is very cardinal, very much food, and then the second one that's a smaller action is very much more the like building of the start of like devotion or building of emotion. It's kind of what I'm hoping people will get. They probably won't get right away, but that's what I'm hoping. Well, what? My brother is currently spilling some tea in my Discord. What? Family tea. So a bit per. Oh, yeah. That's fair. But oh my gosh, the brother coming in to spill the tea. My brothers would never. Never. My sister. Yes. My sister, yes. Not that much, but if anyone was going to, my sister. My brothers are very, like, tight-lipped. They also don't like drama. So they'd be the last ones to know or say anything. And also, I did get a notification, as I've just totally went on a erotica rant. Thing, the troll, if I'm saying that correctly, I got a notification on my phone. Thank you for following me on my Ko-fi. Or coffee, however you say it. I say Ko-fi. But thank you for following me. Alright, well, as I have gone on a full rant on erotica, and I am almost done with editing this, let's do another 25 minutes. Can I please hit the correct buttons? Thank you. Alright, I need to pick a new song. Pick a song. Let's do this one. Those pronunciations of yeah. Yeah, no, I know, I've seen that. I'm just like, what are we supposed to call it? Because it's not coffee, but depending on how you pronounce it, you could say coffee, or you could literally just say ko-fee. Like, I don't know. And then like Esther's accent also makes it sound unique, and I'm just like, it's one of those words where it's like, as long as you get close enough, everyone's gonna know what you mean, and no one actually cares. Though I do follow them on YouTube. I could literally just re-listen to a video entry and figure out how to say it correctly, but that's too much work, and my brain's not gonna retain that information. Oh look, saying hi to each other. Streambot is also saying hi to each other. Because you guys are saying hi. Okay. 25 minutes. Can I finish this edit? Ah. Alright. 1, 2, 3, and go. Okay, all done. How did everybody do? If you want to share, I am so close. I'm on page 24 of 29. But I don't think I can stay up for another 25 minutes. Not just because I'm feeling slightly tired, but because I need to go to sleep, unfortunately. Unfortunately. Oh boy, I just went through my rock collection and there's wow, my brain. Oh boy, just went through my rock collection and there's a now former friend who is off my Yule card list forever. Oh no. Oh no. That's bad. Ugh. Well, I did make it through the last spice scene. So, no more spice scenes for a little bit. Can't hear or stay, but lurking. Oh, that's fine. Thank you, Blinkerbell. I'm playing Minecraft and had to put up a notice to stop harvesting a couple crops. I have too much. That's fair. I had to do that with the grapes in the SMP. I kept harvesting them and then was like, I suddenly have no more room to put them, and I refused to expand my storage basement just yet. I will eventually have to. I know I will, but I don't want to right now. I refuse. So I was like, just not gonna harvest them. That was before I made my wine room though. Now I have a wine room. And I figured out that the apple press gives you a wine villager winemaker job. So now I regret it because I could have leveled up my person. But yes, Minecraft. I had the thought to play Minecraft. Yesterday? Yeah, but then I went down a rabbit hole of some erotica stuff, which is why I thought of the idea of doing a video about erotica and erotic romance and stuff like that, because there's really not, like I said, there's really not that much information out there. There's a few videos, but they're all really old, and I don't know. Not a lot of information. Oh, Hazelnut, I finally pushed past that little block that's been bothering me the last 2 weeks. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. All right. Well, just to squeeze out the tiniest bit of tiny bits more work, as I am almost done. I don't think I'm gonna finish though. I'm gonna have like a couple pages left is what's gonna happen. But we're gonna do a 15-minute sprint. Do this one. To wrap up the stream, so that if anyone is lurking and is doing writing, you can kind of just finish up what you're doing, like I'm gonna be doing. Alright. I'm ready to write, yeah. We're gonna have another cute kitty. Different kitty. Alright. 15 minutes. Finish up. Alright. 1, 2, 3, and go. right, all done. How did everyone do? If you want to share, hello, Ramon, welcome. I'm sorry, I didn't put up the. I just realized I didn't put up the banner that said last sprint. I'm an idiot, but that was our last sprint. And I pretty much have like another sentence, but I am at page 27, and I said I'd have like 2 more pages left. But it's 10, and I really need to sleep. I have to wake up at 4 in the morning to get ready and pick up my parents, and take my mom to work, and take my dad to his appointment for his procedure. So, you are not an idiot. It's late for you. It is late. It is late. But usually I'm much better at remembering to put up the banner. I feel like it's because I'm focused and sporadic at the same time. I feel like as I'm reading this, I'm very focused. And then the moment I stop reading, my brain feels very spazzy. Which could, again, mean that I need to sleep, I guess. Maybe? Question mark? Sleep is annoying. You're good. Okay, good. I'm decorating my Minecraft living room. I love watching people decorate. I like watching people decorate. I am not great at decorating in vanilla. In the SMP we have, it's so much easier because we have tables and chairs and things. So it's much easier to decorate, and I'm enjoying it more now, even though it's still very simply decorated. But no, it's kind of like Sims also. I like watching people decorate. I like the idea of decorating, but actually doing it is hard. It's just hard, and I'm like, no, I'd rather just download someone's build and be like, yay, done. It's pretty. And I give credit. I give credit, or I try to give credit. There have been a couple times where I've downloaded someone's build for a video and then didn't save it and can't go back to. I can't find it again to write down the creator's username. So, but I try to give credit when I'm downloading Sims 4 builds. These people work very hard. They deserve credit. But I hope everyone got some good work done. Like I said, almost finished. Who knows, maybe, I know, what am I kidding? I'm not going to have any time to work on this tomorrow. I'm like, maybe I'll have time to work on it tomorrow. No. Nope, I won't. I won't, but that's fine. That's fine. I'm going to bring other work to work on. So, work on my other book. My traditionally published book probably is what I'll do. I might have time to work on it Wednesday before my appointment. We'll see. It depends on how early I wake up. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yes. But I also need to finish. I need to get to a point where I've world built enough in the novel that I'm hoping to traditionally publish so that I can start writing a couple pages to get the feel for my characters fully, so I can fully imagine them as people in my brain, to then go back to my notebook and start my skeleton outline, because I have a vague idea, but it's probably not solid enough to actually start writing. or like to say that I have a plan, I always have to write a little bit, like a few pages. And then I do like esque outline and be like, I know what the beats are at least. is kind of what that is. But I'm excited to write. I love writing spicy scenes, and there's definitely going to be spice in this traditionally published novel. But I'm kind of excited to write something that doesn't have as much spice. Like, again, I think it's episode like 5 spice in this Vela, but the other one will not be. Gotcha. Thyme or cayenne. Oh, the other one is like a chill spice. Like, we'll say cinnamon, because cinnamon is like warm, fuzzy. This one is like spice, like cayenne or something hot. Or at least that's what I'm hoping for. That's what an erotica should be. It should be those levels. Yeah, Tabasco. Oh, I don't know, Tabasco. Anytime I think of Tabasco, I think of the vinegar in it. Ugh. My grandfather loved Tabasco sauce, and I was just like, I think that's where I got the feeling of I don't like the smell of vinegar, or like overpowering vinegar. Like, my sister fell in love with Takis, and I hated them so much because you just open the bag and all you smell is vinegar, and I was like, ugh. See, I think of Bloody Marys. Oh, yeah. That's fair. Yeah, because... Wait, is there Tabasco in a Bloody Mary? I have no idea. As a person who doesn't drink, I thought it was just vodka and tomato juice with a celery stick. Is there Tabasco sauce? Yeah. Oh, wow. I think of my mom's canning and pickling. Yeah. See, I love pickles, and because I hate vinegar, you would think I don't like pickles. But I don't smell the vinegar in like the pickles and the pickle juice and stuff. I don't know. That's where like I guess it doesn't make sense. But lots of vinegar, yeah. Tomato juice or V8, vodka, lemon juice. Okay, that makes sense. Tabasco, celery. Oh, celery salt and Worcester salt. And you guys drink that? Oh, that sounds so gross. Ew. None of those things sound like they go together, except maybe the lemon juice and the Worcester sauce for like tenderizing meat. But oh my god, that sounds like it should not go together and should not taste good. Though I know that's not the case, but my mom would pickle her own stuff like asparagus. Ew. I mean, I don't like asparagus to begin with, but pickling asparagus? How is that a thing? Oh, I missed saying. Yes, the anchovies in the Worcester give it. But why would you want to drink an umami flavor that I don't? My brain, my non-alcoholic brain does not understand why this is appealing. Oh, pickled asparagus is so good. Oh, chewy, but it's actually really good. I don't like asparagus except fresh or fresh pickled. I just don't like the smell of asparagus. I think it smells weird. Who knows, maybe then pickled would taste good, but I probably wouldn't even try it. I was so bad, I'm just like, I don't like you. The one time you had your one shot, you are now banned from my list of foods. That's kind of how I end up working. It's like, you had one shot to impress me and you didn't. Goodbye, food. Goodbye, food. Pickle it and chop it up and put it in pasta salad. Maybe. I'd have to contemplate that more. That is a solid maybe from me. I don't know. I've gotten even more pickier with foods too, as I'm not eating as much with this new medication I'm taking, so maybe isn't no. That is true. Maybe isn't no. I'm gonna go move my dresser from my closet. I'll see you guys later. Night night. Good night, Hazelnut. Be careful moving your dresser. Don't hurt yourself. Well, with that, I should probably go. I should probably go to sleep. My goal is to not be awake when my husband gets home. He gets home like in 2 more hours. So I should go to sleep now before I get myself to awake again. And then I can't go to sleep. Yeah, I do need to sleep. Okay, let's pick a goodbye song. We'll do this one. Thank you so much for replay or lurking out there. I do sporadic writing sprints if you want to check out the rest of my stuff. Hit the subscribe button and click the little bell. And if you're on Twitch, go ahead and hit the follow and all that stuff there to see when I'm live. If you're interested in just hanging out with me at a different time, I do gaming, of a couple different stuff. So you can check out all my content there. Or if you just want writing videos, you can check out the main channel that has writing, reading content on there. But yeah, thank you so much. I will see you guys when I see you guys next time. Bye.